Grace and peace for you that are listening to me. Thanks a lot for tuning in so that we can make this Bible study together. Today's Bible theme is No Doubt a Murderer. Our main verse is in Acts chapter 28, verses 4 through 6. When the natives saw the creature hanging from his hand, they said to one another, "No doubt this man is a murderer, whom, though he has escaped the sea, yet justice is not allowed to live." But he shook off the creature into the fire and suffered no harm. However, they were expecting that he would swell up or suddenly fall down dead. But after they had looked for a long time and saw no harm come to him, they changed their minds and said that he was a god. Now, here, what do we see is this is a very famous story that happens to Apostle Paul when he is going to be taken to Rome, and there a series of things start to happen with Paul and with those who are on the ship. But what happens is that moment after another, Paul he sees himself being delivered from all of these threats to his life. Here, what we see is Paul passes through a shipwreck. Okay, his ship falls into pieces, is broken, and is destroyed in the middle of the sea into pieces. And some of the people that survived of the shipwreck, all of them survived actually. They come to this island where they are eating, they are being fed by the natives of that island, and suddenly a snake appears and bites Paul. Now we believe like this is common sense. Common sense says that bad things happen to people who are bad. Bad things do not happen to good people. So when we see Paul here being bit by a snake, and those who saw this happening, when they saw this, they were marveled because they knew that that was a poisonous snake, because they had already seen many and many times that type of snake biting other people and other people perishing. But in this case, Paul does not perish. And what happens is everyone, the people of that island that thought that Paul was a damned, condemned person, he becomes a god to them. Now, here, what can we learn about the biblical teaching that we have? One of the biblical teachings that we have is that not bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to blessed people. Now, what do you think happened when those people saw Paul being bit by the snake? They thought, man, this man, he was really, really bad because life does not allow him to live. His ship was destroyed in pieces. He almost died drowned by the water. He comes to the island. If we did not feed him, he would be starving to death. And now a snake comes out of nowhere and bites this man, so now he's going to die. So these people, they thought, and this is a thought that prevails still today. People see a series of bad things happening to certain people, a certain person, and they already assume that that person is in a wrong path, or that person has done something that is very wrong. And what we see here is that we are actually wrong. Paul actually was a murderer. Paul was indeed in latter days, he was indeed a very bad person. But God, he does not take us. He does not take Paul in accountance to everything that he did. Instead, God is merciful, and he always has a better plan for each and every one of us. So today's lesson is, even though we might be completely wrong, God, he is still merciful. He is still merciful with all of those that come to him. And like Jesus said, he would not abandon none of those that came unto him. I hope this video has been a blessing for your life. Grace and peace.